flex. I need a Nike bag, give me the check. I need the money and power, respect, but I promise I'm repping the O to the dead. Hey, oof, I sold them out of my way. I don't got nothing to say. Now they can't run at my pace. Yeah, they know that we ain't the same. 402, we rap the game. I told them this ain't a game.
In State with CB83A coming to you for another banger. Man, what a disappointing performance by our Miami Dolphins. I mean, to say the least, just a disappointing performance. Early on, it looked like, hey, it's going to be a shootout. We're going to struggle to stop them. But, you know, a few drives into the game, they start getting stops on us and they start getting into a rhythm defensively. And then it's kind of all downhill after that. Really all downhill. The turnovers killed us, right? Putting the ball on the ground, interceptions, just a number of different things went on that caused this melee of a game. Honestly, to be completely honest with y'all, we just got our ass beat. Like, I mean, it happens. And I didn't expect this. I expected us to put up a much better performance. But when it comes down to it, we just didn't go out there and execute like we needed to in order to beat this football team. Hats off to the Buffalo Bills. They put it on us, and that's how it happens some NFL Sundays. That is honestly how it happens. But you watch the film, you evaluate what you did good, what you did bad, and you get back to work and you fix it, right? You fix it and you go on to the next game. A lot went on in the game, whether it was turnovers, whether it was injuries. You had a lot that could affect the later matchups in the season, but the Miami Dolphins had some opportunities. Defensively, we just really couldn't stop Diggs. And this is what pisses me off the most about it. Because Diggs is who kills you every time you play. And somehow you find a way to come out and let him get 3 touchdowns. It's like, man, like at some point, Fangio, you got to figure it out. Like, you got to be like, yo, I'm not going to let this dude kill me because he's a good player, but I'm not going to single-handedly let him ruin the game for us. So that's what I'm kind of most disappointed with. And offensively, it's going to be a struggle. You got guys in there like Eichenberg. Mostert's fumbling the ball, so you got to run A-chain. You got to give him all the reps. Armstead goes down. Lamb comes in cold. It's just a lot that happened within the game that just kind of leads you down that track of either figure. And that's the thing. There was a point in the game where, it's 14-21, you're down, and you have the opportunity to either tie the game up and, but challenge them, right? Or you're going to give it back to them, and they're going to come down and score, and they're going to go up 2 scores. So the Miami Dolphins had plenty of opportunities. Tua just honestly didn't look comfortable back there. He didn't today. We had a lot of snaps that were kind of all over the place. So snaps were low, nothing really high, but they were just kind of all over the place. Tua made a couple poor throws, a couple poor reads. High over the middle, you can never be high over the middle, right? You can never be high over the middle. He was high over the middle to Chosen. He had some off-platform throws where he got back into throwing those off-platform throws and throwing them short underneath, and guys being able to get their eyes on him and possibly pick him. But, they didn't get the interceptions. So just things we got to clean up. A lot of things we got to clean up. And I'm going to drop the link in the chat. If people want to come up and talk about it a little bit, you can come up and talk about it. Hey, I love the 49ers fan in the chat trolling. Don't let it bother you. It's that's what it's all about, man. But hey, shout out to the homie who was in here first. He said playing a real team now, y'all suck. What? Man, stop that nonsense. The Niners.
Man, sit your dumb ass down and shut up.
Come on, man. Stop playing with us, man. Stop playing with us. Shout out to the Bills Mafia is here. Bills Mafia after party is here. Hey, it's okay. We play y'all twice a year. We still 3-1. Don't worry. Don't worry. What we gonna be all right. We still gonna be all right.
Man, sit your dumb ass down and shut up.
We on y'all head, man. Hey, Fangio is silly meet a ball. Okay. All right. I see you. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. The members gang, incognito, it happens. Gonna take the day out to digest this whooping. Fins up. It does happen, man. Appreciate you coming through, incognito. Shout out to the members gang, man. Let's go, man. We still love Yes, sir, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Big ups to the members gang, all the homies in the members gang. Captain, Shake Money, Fins Up, Winsy, Dolphin State of Mind. I think Incognito is a captain now, too. Shout out to the homies, William Perry, Chef Jew, Raul Parada, Cruz Ruiz, Shake Money, Andrevius Shaw, Irv, G, Big Slick, Adam Sadowski, the Wayne D Experience, S. Harris, Alex Renee Diaz, Hooked Up Joe, Carly Mills, Fins Up Winsy, Young Landon, Dolphin State of Mind, Triple S Podcast, Incognito, Newfoundland, Brian Brains, Mansa Chill, Q, and Mr. Fanatic, Fin Daddy, Dougie B, Sky King, and 28. Who's next? And we got 27 members now. We had 25 this morning. Now we're up to 27. Hey, we're rolling. We're rolling. Incognito, I'll take care of that for sure. We'll make sure we get that squared away, man. Also, be sure to check out the newest member of the team, Bet US. Put $50 in and run the money up. 125% sign up bonus. You already know how we do. Go get that bag, man. Go get that bag. Shout out to Dolphin State of Mind. He says this hurts. It does hurt, man. And you watch the film tomorrow, or when it comes out, we'll watch the film probably Tuesday. And see what we need to get cleaned up, man. There's a lot of mistakes in this game, a lot of mistakes blocking wise, defensively, lot of missed tackles, man. A lot of stuff that the players could control, right? Brandon Jones was, from what I saw, he wasn't good. And this is just telling you, honestly, I can't tell you who played great and who played bad, because I haven't watched the film. But from what I saw from Brandon Jones today, it just looked like lack of effort and tackling, not willing to stick his nose in there. That was tough to see. I thought I'd see a much better performance from guys like Brandon Jones, Cater Coe, who he struggled a little bit today. And that's what happens, man. You put him on Diggs. I would have much rather seen X on Diggs. I don't understand the thought process behind it. It bothers me. To be completely honest with you, I would rather see Cater Coe in the slot. I'd rather see somebody else on the outside like Eli Apple or X covering Diggs. Like that's what we need. And then we need safety help over the top that's efficient. Like Brandon Jones has got to be good over the top. Javon Holland's got to be good over the top. Like those guys got to be making plays. If they aren't making plays, we're losing games, right? And we're not able to get off the field. So it's going to be tough, man. And that's what we need to kind of figure out. We need to figure out, like, defensively, like, who's going to be the guys. All this shuffling is not the look right now, because it seems like guys are having a hard time getting into a rhythm. And I know Brandon Jones is coming off an injury. He didn't look comfortable out there. No Deshaun Elliott, no Eli Apple. You got guys like Cater Coe in there, Justin Bethel, Brandon Jones. Like it's tough. It's tough, man. I see you, Adam Sadowski says fins up, y'all. Fins up. Shout out to the members gang. Hey, let's go, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a good question, ABAB. And I'm trying to figure this out too. I don't understand it. Now, X isn't a traveler, right? So he's not a travel guy. He's not good at traveling with corners and playing that man-to-man. And I think Buffalo knows this. So they're like, hey, we're just going to put Diggs on this side away from X and just have him work these guys on this side, right? So that's what I think they do. And when Miami doesn't flip it or make the adjustment and put X on the other side. And it doesn't make sense to put him on the other side where Diggs is, because if Diggs goes in motion, he's not going to go with him. So all they got to do is really put Diggs on the other side away from him and say, hey, I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to take this matchup all day. And that's what bothers me about defense. This defense is that in a game like that, you need to have X on Diggs, right? Cater Kohu's just not there. He's just not there mentally. He's not ready yet. I can understand you think you got a good player in him, but in games like this, you just realize that, hey, he isn't ready to cover that number one guy yet. He's just not there yet, right? So very difficult to do. And then our linebackers kind of struggle. I think Baker went out. I don't know if Baker went out with an injury or what, but Baker was out at one point. Duke Riley comes in the game and takes over for him. Seeing Duke Riley get reps is just like, versus Buffalo is just like, man, we're setting ourselves up for failure. We're going to lose this game. And that's honestly what it looked like. We just lost the game because we were just outmanned, point blank period. And I dropped a link in there. I don't know if any of you guys want to come up. Y'all may be done with this game. Y'all might not even want to talk about it. I feel everybody, man. I know y'all hurt, man. I'm hurt too, bro. I'm hurt too. My man's Benny B says, if Bills can afford a loss to the Jets, we can afford a loss to Buffalo. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And it's going to be all right. We'll get back to it. Hey, we'll get back to watching the film. Hooked Up Joe says the Bills deserve props for a great game. Did not expect that offensive showing by them. They played a hell of a game. I didn't expect our defense to be that bad though either. And that bothered me that our defense came out and played that poorly. Now they got stops at times, but just very few and far in between. Very few and far in between. We got to be better with that. We got to be better. COZ Productions, what's good? He says, gonna need Ramsey against the Bills for Diggs. She's cold. Hey, I don't understand it, guys. I told you in the short, I told you in the film breakdown, like, we gotta be able to stop Diggs. Like, if you let Diggs get off, they're gonna win the game. And that's exactly what happened. He had 3 touchdowns. I think he had 160 yards or something like that. Just something crazy. It's like, you have to have a guy on Diggs at all times. You have to follow him everywhere. If he goes to the bathroom, you got to have a guy going to the bathroom with him. It's literally that serious when it comes to Diggs and him picking you apart. You can't let Josh Allen's confidence and his safety blanket get going. That's what you can't have, right? And that's what's frustrating about it, because if you take Diggs out of the game, then Josh Allen and Diggs are going to have like a break in the relationship, right? And that's what you want. You want them arguing with each other. You want them mad. You want them upset. And that's when Josh is in his head. That's when he's in his own head. So, damn, I just wanted to see us take away Diggs, and we did not do that. We gave him everything he wanted. We didn't press him. We didn't make it difficult on him. Yeah, it bothers me. It bothers me, guys. It really does. And that's where I want to see better. Chef Juice says, screw the clumsy Bills and the entire fan base. Screw y'all. Hey, it's all right, man. We got them, Chef Juice. Hey, check your pulse. We still 3-1. We still got a good opportunity to win the next 2 games. And just continue winning, man. Get back to winning. Get back to winning football. And the Dolphins are going to they took this one on the chin. It's an ass beating, right? Take it like a man. You get back to the crib, watch the film, get back to practice, take care of your injuries, get in the cold tub, right? Get in the cold tub, make sure you got your stuff squared away, get your injuries taken care of, nicks and wounds, get those healed up, and get back to work, man. We need that. Hooked Up Joe says they deserve to enjoy it. The Bills will will be the talk of the town this week. Yeah, I agree. And honestly, what bothers me about it is the Dolphins just didn't play like they were capable of playing, right? Connor Williams being out is very detrimental to the team. And I don't think this team can afford to have a guy like Connor Williams out and a guy like Eichenberg in the game, right? I just don't think you're good enough to do that, right? And you can try to get the ball out as quick as you can all you want to. You still need to be able to run the ball and be balanced. And you can't do that when you got a guy in there who's just not very good at blocking, getting to the second level, and then the snaps are low. It's messing with the timing. It's tough, right? So it happens, man. My man Chef Juice says, very giving y'all props in my life. Zero respect for them. I got zero respect for Bills Mafia too, but hey, it is what it is. They came out of one today. But hey, it's a long season. And that's what you got to realize. It's a very long season. What happened last year is the Miami Dolphins won the first game, the first matchup, and then we lost the next two. Maybe that happens this year. Maybe we go in, take the loss on the first one, regroup, come back on the second one, get a dub, and then if we see them in the playoffs, we get another one. It could happen. I can see it happening. So, hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like for your boy. Let's go Niners saying Bills Mafia, Bills Mafia. Let's go, man.
Man, sit your dumb ass down and shut.
Stop it. Danny Aguayo, what's good with you? He says AZ fan still fins up from AZ. Hey, yes, sir, man. Hey, appreciate you coming through. Danny, we still gonna be all right, man. We still gonna be all right. My man Chef Juice says shout out to the Mod Squad and the Members Club. Hey, subscribe, like, share, donate, become a member today. Your seat at the table is waiting for you. Join the family. Join the family. Tori Day says, I got it bad at the game. Hey, Tori, it's gonna be all right, man. I know you was up there. I know they was giving you hell, but hey, you stood in them trenches with them. I appreciate you holding it down for the Miami Dolphins fan base up there in Orchard Park today, man. Tori was actually at the game. I saw one of his live videos. He was out there tailgating with them chumps. It happens, man. Hey, it's all right, man. We're gonna be all right. Raul Parada in the building, in the good, the bad, and the ugly, fins up for life. Hey, we still love our team, man. It's one game. We played them another time, and we got plenty more opportunities, man. We got to get back to work, man. I want to see these guys healthy and playing. I need these guys healthy. I need Connor Williams in there. Cater had a rough day. Yeah, Cater had a rough day. The penalties, honestly, some of the penalties they were calling were jive, bro. The pass interference, the holding calls. I was like, come on, man. Y'all being very ticky-tacky, bro. And that, I think some of that kind of put us in that situation too, man. Just the penalties were kind of bad today, man. Even look, what even bothered me even more, the Barrios first down, it's like, come on, bro. He clearly sticks his foot in the ground, dives out, gets the first down, and y'all still don't give it to us, NFL. Like, what are y'all looking at in the booth, bro? And the Eagles just went in overtime, 34-31 over the Redskins. Hell of a game, too. Hell of a game. Redskins hung in there tight with them, but it's a kick to end it, and Philly goes and gets the win, man. Hell of a game. But honestly, the Barrios first down, just a lot of stuff. I was like, man, what is going on, man? Tori says Boyer had this defense running better, and that's not saying much. And man, that's just honestly, that's a tough pill to swallow for me. I'm not ready to say that Boyer had a better defense. I just want to say that there was, I can't say Boyer had a better defense. It's hard for me to say that. I just think they have different philosophies. And when you have a different philosophy and your philosophy is, hey, bend, don't break, stay underneath, try to keep everything underneath you, and you're still giving up big plays, that's a problem. That's a problem. So Fangio's defense is a problem in regards to that. Like, he's not taking nothing away. Josh Allen kind of did what he wanted to do all day, right? I didn't see enough pressure. I didn't see enough hitting Josh Allen. We didn't get to him enough, point blank period, right? Boyer's defense is, hey, live by the blitz or die by the blitz. And we just got there a lot more last year. than we do this year. It looks better. It's more flashy, right? So it's a tough. It really is a tough pill to swallow regarding the two defenses. Um, I just really want Fangio to figure this thing out. He needs to. We need him to. We need him to very badly, very badly. ABAB, what's good? What she says on a positive note, Devon the Matrix A Chain added again. And honestly, Devon A Chain was great today. That's a highlight. But what's a low light is Raheem Mostert. Radio Raheem with 2 fumbles, 1 lost, one not lost. But man, like, I don't know if these guys are going to be this unit together is going to be the answer, right? After that game, going into that game, I'm not entertaining the Jonathan Taylor trade. I'm not entertaining it, right? We're good. We're set. These guys are good enough. After that game, I got to entertain it. Like I have to if there's a possibility that they still want to trade Jonathan Taylor, I'm entertaining it because I'm not sold on this running back room. Mostert has had some good games. A-Chain has had some really good games. Chris Brooks has had some good runs. But Ahmed, Brooks, A-Chain, and Mostert is not looking like the answer when you have a guy like Mostert who's fumbling the ball. A-Chain ran hard. He ran well. Ahmed got in late. Brooks didn't get any carries. So it's tough, man. It's tough. So I'm not sure if I can not entertain the Jonathan Taylor trade, to be completely honest with you. Chef Juice says it's personal from here on out versus the Bills. Screw Trash Allen, stinking Diggs, and sorry Milano. I'll be there at the Rock to witness us beat them for the division. Hey, I might be there too because that's going to be the one. I'm telling you right there. That's going to be the one. And Hooked Up Joe says AVG isn't an every down guy either. Phillips was missed more than it seems. He was, and we talked about that. We talked about that last night actually on the show. With Diggs being out, I mean, not Diggs, but with Phillips being out, you just don't have those rotational pieces, right? You can't keep Van Ginkel fresh, and Van Ginkel is the best when he's fresh, right? You got to when he's running at these guys, he's running against he's going to get to these big tackles, these big offensive tackles every down. It wears on you. It wears on your body, right? So you got to have some help in there, and Jalen Phillips was able to spill him when he's healthy, and he wasn't there today. So it does hurt. It hurts, man. It hurts. Hey, Chef Juice says, I hear you, OG CBD3, but Coach McDaniel again abandoned the running game in the fourth quarter and towards the red zone. I agree with you. The fourth down is short. Run the ball, man. I don't get it. That hurt us. And even the commentary, Tony Romo and whoever else it was saying, hey, bro, run the football. Like, don't put yourself into a situation where you're throwing it. It's much easier to just get 1 yard. Now, he did have some plays where he went for third and fourth and short, and Mostert got stopped, right? Maybe he didn't feel comfortable with the offensive line he had in there. Eichenberg and Kendall Lamb and without Armstead in the game, it's just maybe he didn't feel comfortable with it. But it hurts you when you go, it's 4th and 1, and you gotta resort to passing the ball, and then you get sacked. Like, that's tough, man. That's tough. We got to be better, man. We got to find a way to be better. My man Kane says, salute CB83 and everyone. Salute to the homie Canes, man. What's up, Willie Wonka? What's popping with you? Chiefs defense held Bengals to 20 points. Yeah, we'll see. What was the score of the Bengals game? The Bengals end up losing today, didn't they? Did the Browns play? Who the Browns? Oh, the Browns played the Ravens. Chef Juice says A-Chain should have had 3 touchdowns like he doesn't. Who doesn't run in the end zone when you're near it? Come on, man. Yeah, man. I agree. You gotta get some guys. You gotta get some guys running the ball, man. And we gotta be better in certain areas, man. We gotta be better. Devon A. Chain, this is a good point. Hey, this is it right here. This is the take. I said it during the game. Devon A. Chain should be the starter from here on out. He's proven himself. He should get the 1 reps. What sucks about that is Mostert should be limiting his reps right now with the fumbles, but you really don't have another guy who can get in there and do what he does. So that's the thing that sucks about it. That's what sucks. But A Chain should be the starter here on out. I'm entertaining JT. I'm entertaining it. I got to. I got to entertain it. Rob says I'm just trying to figure out how the DC thought it was a good idea to put Cater Cook on Stefan Diggs with no safety help over the top. Defense got exposed. We'll bounce back. Fins up. Honestly, there were a couple times I saw no safety help. There were a couple times I saw safety help, and when Brandon Jones did come down, like he still didn't make the play. Like he would not tackle Diggs. Like, bro, all you got to do is freaking tackle, bro. All you got to do is tackle, man. Shout out to the homie Manny in the building. Manny, what's good with you, bro?
Hey, what's up, man? Ain't nothing good right now.
How you
Uh,
feeling, man? I know it's a tough loss, bro. It's a tough loss. I
I
get
mean,
it. I get it.
I'm trying to dig myself out, like, cause like I left you that comment that they could afford a loss to the Jets, we can afford a loss to the Bills, but man, that game going into it, that was a game that even though it doesn't mean a lot, it meant a lot. You
It
know what I
does.
mean? Like, there's still a lot of
Yeah, yeah,
football
yeah.
to be played, but and y'all
Yeah,
can hear
and
me?
and,
I don't know if my
and
mic seems like it's a little glitchy
yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah. You sound good, and I think that's the thing that bothers me about this the most is that hey, it doesn't matter what you do for the next 4 to 5 weeks. You're still the little brother of the Buffalo Bills because you can't beat them, right? Especially when it comes to the division. So that's why it bothers me so much. Is that of course, we're gonna have a shot to challenge them for the division title, but in the head to head, you haven't beat them. So I think that's what bothers me the most about it is that you're still second to those guys right now because they beat you.
You know? Yeah, man.
So it's
I
yeah.
hear a
Go
lot of
ahead,
the
man. Go ahead.
the Fangio. I get it. He's gonna need to step it up. Like, I feel like, yeah, our players didn't play so good, but it felt like we were just being out coached, man, from top to bottom. They had an answer for
Yeah,
anything we had, you know.
yeah,
And it was starting off like that for us, at least on the offense. But eventually they figured it out. They slowed us. They slowed us down. What I didn't see today, man, what's up with that motion, bro? We barely ran motion. When we did run the motion, they weren't giving it that full throttle, pre-release that it's supposed to give them. You know what I mean? They was like jogging it almost, man. And that was a
yeah.
little disappointing to watch.
Yeah, man, and
You know,
Finza Winty kind of says it here. He says, "So many game-changing mistakes, everyone to blame, even bad coaching." And I agree. I think the turnovers were one thing. I think coaching was another thing. I think situational play calling is one thing. Um, Going for two when you really didn't need to go for two. There's a number of different things like you kind of look back at it and you're like, oh, this was one thing. The penalties were, atrocious. Eichenberg down the field on a play where we throw a touchdown to Waddle, like just little mistakes like that, and that's where you beat yourself instead of like the Buffalo Bills really beating you like they could have beat us. You kind of feel like you come away from the game feeling like you beat yourself, and that's what I see a lot of. It's just I felt like we beat ourselves, man. I felt like we really beat ourselves, man. But hey, I appreciate you guys, man. I really do. Hey, it's gonna be all right. We'll figure it out. Um, if I don't have anybody else come up, I'm gonna go ahead and end it, man. There's still some more football to watch. I'm kind of sick. I really don't even want to watch. Um, and they beat us, but we also beat ourselves, man. We turned the ball over 2-3 times. All the penalties, like those mistakes make a difference. They beat us. I'm not gonna say they beat us. They didn't beat us, but we also beat ourselves too, man. Like you can't turn, and that's what going into the game, I was like, man, we gotta win the turnover battle. If we win the turnover battle, man, we got a shot. Man, we didn't force no turnovers on Josh Allen today. Did he throw an interception? Was there any fumbles? Like, you're not gonna win a game if you turn the ball over twice, 3 times, and you can't force the other team to make some bad plays. And that's what disappointed me today about this defense is that even though they were getting carved up, like they still could not find a way to make the plays. And honestly, they do have a better defense. And their defense is just tougher than ours. Like more physical up front. And that's what I don't like about our defense. I just feel like our defense is a finesse defense. It's not like a hit you in the mouth defense. It's a finesse defense. Like we're gonna chase you down. We're gonna try to make plays in the secondary, but it's not like physical. We coming downhill to smack you. It's not that, and that's what bothers me most about our defense and about and I can understand these aren't all Fangio's guys, but it still sucks that these guys aren't as physical as you'd like to see them be. But Manny, I got you back, bro. You back up.
Yeah, yeah. No, I lost service. I guess, man. I hear you with that. Our defense, they're not physical. Like sometimes, and not only are they not physical, but they're not uh fundamentally sound, bro. Like when they try to be physical, it's at the wrong time. Like why are you trying to shoulder a guy? You know what I'm saying? Yo,
Yeah.
wrap him up, bro.
You're
Wrap him up.
right. You're right. And that's the thing that kind of bothers me the most about it. Cause I know these guys have the ability to make these plays, these tackles and stuff like that. But it's like they just wrong place, wrong time, wrong hit, wrong tackle. It's like, come on, man, figure it out. The play I think that bothered me the most today was the Diggs play where he spun out of Kohu. Brandon Jones is there to make the tackle. He can't make the tackle, and then he just runs down the field for a touchdown. It's like, bro, what are y'all doing, bro? Like, are y'all serious? It's crazy,
They look
man.
like they didn't do no tackling in practice, bro.
They look soft. Our defense
They
looks
look,
soft,
yeah,
bro.
man. They're not hitting the gym. They're not hitting the classroom. They're not hitting the practice field. I don't know what they're not doing, but man, whatever it is not it, man.
Yeah, man, they look soft. They got to figure it out, man. Man, we're a better football team than what we put on film today. I know that. We're a much better
I,
football team than what we put on film.
I mean, yeah, if you want to talk about like in the league, yeah, but when you go up against a team that's just better than you, like it's been happening to us, like man, it's like the Dolphins for us, bro. Like every time we see a team that's just one of those knockout kings, bro, they come in and they knock us out, bro.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
yeah, we're competitive with other teams here and there, but whenever there's like the Patriots, we could be competitive with them, but the games that we weren't competitive, they were blowing us out. It was
y-
either competitive or they blowing us out. Rarely was we blowing them out when they was top dogs. Now
yeah,
Bills are top dogs. We scaped one out in the past 5 years. And the
y-
rest of them, it's not even.
yeah,
It's like they're blowing us out except for last year, and now it looks
yeah,
like they're back
man.
on that shit, man.
Yeah,
It's not
and
a good feeling, but
yeah, it's all
uh,
good, man. It
yeah,
sucks, bro. It sucks. I know, and I know the feeling, man. Just after that game, especially how the first quarter went or so, like it's a shootout. Your defense can't get a stop. Your offense is scoring points, 14-14. They go up a score. Then it's like you have an opportunity to score, you can't score, and then your defense gets a stop, and then you get the ball back and you still can't score again. It sucks, bro. It's like we gotta find a way, like to will our way to certain to wins, especially against good teams, bro. That's a good football team. We can't lie to ourselves. They're a good
yeah.
football team. Um, and they came out and showed us today that hey, we've been beating y'all for a while, so let's not get it twisted. And that's exactly what happens, man. But who do we have next week? Who we got next week? I gotta look at
I'm
the
on my
schedule
phone
real
right now. I
quick.
don't even know, man.
Look it
I
up,
know I
man.
know who I'm looking. We got Philly in like 2 weeks. I think we got the Giants coming up.
Yeah,
Like
so
I'm
we
just
got the
thinking. I'm
yeah, you're right. We got the Giants. We got the Giants,
yeah.
and then we got the Panthers. So look, we got a nice 2 game stretch to really tune it up before we get to the Eagles on the
I mean,
22nd
I
for
wouldn't
for
look
the
past the Giants, bro. I mean, we could look
I'm
past the Panthers, but maybe not the Giants.
I mean, I'm not looking past nobody. Like we got it.
Now
I
we can
mean, we
look past
still
the Panthers. If we lose to the Panthers, you'll hang it up.
we still
Hey,
hey, we still got to play ball now. We still got to come out
yeah,
and play
yeah,
ball.
yeah.
But we got the Giants, and then we got the Panthers, and then we got Philly, man. But honestly, we should go
Who's
to we
after?
should
And who's
go
after
we should
Philly?
go 2-0.
What's the next quarter? What's the next quarter looking like?
So after
Giants, Panthers, Philly.
Philly, and then Patriots.
Nice. Okay. So damn. So 6-2.
Yeah, that would be ideal. 6-1. What you talking about? 7-1.
No, I mean, yeah, the 7-1 it would be nice, but I feel like worst case scenario coming out of that, because we could beat all those teams, but man, we might cough one up. So 6-2, worst case scenario. Best case
Yeah.
scenario, 7-1. I don't see us losing more than 2 games.
Yeah. That's a good assumption. And then after that, November, we go to Germany for the Chiefs, and then we got the Raiders after that. So we either win that one against the Chiefs, or we got to, and then we go to play the Raiders, right? So you
We'll
got the
see, man.
Raiders
I'm not
after
gonna lie.
that.
This Eichenberg thing, that's scary. When I seen him coming out, that was scary.
Yeah, man.
I can't believe he went out, bro. I didn't even hear that news. I didn't even know Williams was out.
Yeah, Williams was out. I didn't realize. I don't know if Miami thought they could get away with not playing Williams, but he practiced during the week, so I thought he was gonna play.
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
if.
last I heard him. He was out there practicing.
Yeah, that was my thought process too.
And
That bothered
Deshaun
me,
Elliott, when did he get hurt? I don't remember him getting hurt either.
bro. I'm confused. Eli Apple, all of these dudes are like not active. I'm trying to figure out what is going on, bro. Like y'all giving dudes rest days? Like this ain't the day to do it. Like I don't know what's going on, bro. All these dudes can't be hurt. I mean, I don't understand it, dog. I really don't understand it, man.
Now,
But
Armstead
hey,
went down, man.
you said
we'll
what?
see these next. Armstead went down. So
Yeah.
Williams down.
Our corners are struggling. Our corners are struggling,
happened
bro.
last year, man. Same thing happened
Bro,
last year, bro.
secondary was getting their ass torched last year, and it's kind of looking the same this year, which is wild, man. And you can say dudes are banged up, but Fangio's got to find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. He's got to find a way to get that shit done, man. He does.
I mean, and if he doesn't, like, we can't just keep on blaming defensive coordinators. At a certain point, yo, Mike McDaniels, you need to get it. So, all right, I get it. You love defense, or you love the offense, you love this and that, but you got to be a head coach, bro. You're not a certified offensive coordinator. You got to get this defense right, man.
Yeah, and that's where we are with it, man. And I think, we bounced back this week. We played the Giants. Hopefully them boys get in the film room, figure out what they did bad and what they did well. And then just and move on, man. Let's move on and get the next one, man. Go get the next one. Hey, but I appreciate you coming through, man. It's always love, bro.
Yes, sir, man. I'll be around, man. Whenever you want, I try to just leave you at least on YouTube, listen to you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I appreciate you always doing what you do. You know, that film you be putting out, that little film breakdown, bro.
Yeah,
great
bro.
stuff you're putting out there, man.
We
Everybody
gotta do
in
those.
the chat, if y'all in the chat right now, it ain't CB's fault we lost. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
Drop
you, bro.
comments, share with your family, friends, get the content out, man. This is good stuff right here.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro. We'll be back
Yes,
Tuesday for the All 22. You already know what time it is, bro.
Hell yeah, I'll be there.
All right, bro. Fins up.
Hell yeah, fins up, man.
Hey, man, fins up. Man, tough loss, guys. But we're back in the lab on Tuesday. We're going to watch the film. We're going to break it down. We're going to see what we did well, what we did poorly, fix it, and then it's on to New York at that point. It's on to the Giants, man. Really appreciate everybody coming out. Appreciate Manny coming up. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hey, it's Vince Tate with CB83, and your boy is out. I'll see y'all. See ya.
Came from the bottom, that's foreign. I swear that I'm up for the sun in the morning. Oof, hey, I gotta flex. I need a Nike bag, give me the check. I need the money and power, respect, but I promise I'm repping the O to the dead. Hey, oof, I sort them out of my way. I don't got nothing to say.